gentlemen, from Radio Sangam, 107.9 FM, this is
Tanveer Khatana. Tanveer Khatana. Tanveer Khatana. मेरा नाम तनवीर खटाना मैं सब दा वीर पुराना ड्राइव टाइम पर आके मैं रेडियो पे शोर करूं कसमें ब्रो किसी न ना बोर करूं भंगड़ा अपबीट या रिमिक्स गाने इंडियन पाकिस्तानी नवे या पुराने काम है मेरा गाना लगाना नाम है तनवीर खटाना तनवीर खटाना Tanveer Khatana. Tanveer Khatana.
From Radio Sangam, 107.9 FM.
बेवक्त क्यों परेशान होता है मेरी जान प्यार में ऐसा.
Indeed, from Radio Sangam 107.9 FM, this is your Veer Tanveer. From now all the way up until 7 o'clock. So keep it up with Radio Sangam 107.9 FM. And as we've promised you, we'll have a Turaab all the way from all the way from Australia with us with this amazing track playing in the background, Tere Saath, which was released quite recently by Roller Rappa Records all the way in Pakistan. So thank you very much, Rabia, for arranging this amazing interview with Turaab. And obviously we'll be talking about his music. So keep it up with Radio Sangam 107.9 FM. Meanwhile, I'll try to get hold of Turaab and I'll give you a quick brief information about him. The guy has sung in a Nescafe Basement, which is quite a big hit at the moment in Pakistan. 22-year-old Australian Pakistani artist. He's been part of Nescafe Basement season 1, 2 and 4. He plays the guitar, piano, bass, keyboard, and is also a vocalist and a music producer, composing and producing all of his music from scratch. And to be really honest, I'm his biggest kind of fan since I've heard What Do You Want From Me in Nescafe Basement season 2, and especially Hello Stay With Me. Amazing tune. So hats off to you, my bruv. You know, another talented artist coming out of Pakistan. और यही हमारे जितने भी हमारे मुल्क में रहने वाले जितने भी सिंगर्स हैं, उनका यही खासा है कि बहुत ज़बरदस्त किस्म के वो गीत गाते हैं, बहुत ज़बरदस्त किस्म की उनकी परफॉर्मेंसेस रही और बहुत ज़बरदस्त किस्म का जब वो गीत लेके आते हैं तो दुनिया को बहुत ज़्यादा हैरान और परेशान कर देते हैं कि पाकिस्तान is kind of very talented when it comes to music. तेरे साथ is his first Urdu track. So जनाब इसके हवाले से बातचीत करेंगे तुराब के साथ, उनके म्यूजिक करियर के हवाले से, who he idealized in music, and obviously his experience working in Nescafe Basement. So guys, keep it up with Radio Sangam 107.9 FM and I'll keep on entertaining you. So Turaab will be with us all the way up until 4:30. So keep it out for that, and make sure every artist we take live on air. The reason being is that we want you guys to support that artist. So make sure you support Pakistani artists, Indian artists, Bangladeshi artists, Sri Lankan artists. Make sure you do that all the time. Thank you very much. It's Turaab. So guys, keep on sending me your questions if you have any regarding Turaab. If you've not checked his videos out yet, all you gotta do is just type in YouTube Turaab Khan, which is Turaab, and then Khan, and then you can listen to his amazing tunes. So enjoy this amazing tune, Tere Saath, and meanwhile I'll try to get hold of Turaab and then we'll do some live sessions and also we'll be talking about his music.
होता है मैं अगर था भी तो नहीं हूँ तेरे साथ साथ चलता है मेरा प्यार यूं बढ़ता है कभी रुक कर देख ले ये दिल क्यों धड़कता है ओ हो
Okay, guys, we've got Turaab all the way from Australia, and it was brilliant. Interacting with an Australian accent. So, Janab, welcome Turaab Bhai all the way from Australia. How are you, my brother?
Hi, Tanveer. Thank you for having me on the show. I'm doing great, and I'm really excited to talk to you and all our listeners here tonight.
Okay, so how is the weather in Sydney?
So actually, because we're on the southern hemisphere, so it's actually quite hot up down here right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure you guys have much colder weather there.
No, today is kind of very, very good weather in Huddersfield as well. Sunshine in, which is usually not very common in this, about February time. But it is very, very nice weather today. So we are enjoying the sunshine as well.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Okay,
That's good.
Turaab, tell us about your music journey, especially the Nescafe Basement, because the Nescafe Basement 5 is rocking all over. Everyone is talking about Nescafe Basement 5, and obviously you've been part of Nescafe Basement since the season 1, and then 2, and then the 4. So tell us about your story, and especially about this brand new track you've released, Tere Saath, which is your first Urdu track. And I was listening to one of your English tracks, and they were awesome, amazing, seriously. And I would suggest all my listeners out there, to go check out Turaab's tracks. They are amazing. So Turaab, tell us about your music journey. When did it started? When did you start singing? Was it at an early age, even though you're only young, but still, did you start singing about like 4, 5, 6? What age did you start singing?
Okay. First of all, thanks for having me on. And so my music journey, it goes back to when I was around 11, 12 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And that was when I told my father that I really want to learn the guitar.
Okay.
So he said, okay, you do well in your school exams and I'll buy you your first guitar.
Okay.
So then I did well in my exams and I got my first acoustic guitar.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't really know how to play it, but I was really keen on playing different instruments and learning how to make my own music. So from a young age, I always wanted to make my own songs, and and I knew that guitar was something that I just had to learn. So I just like I think most people do today. You look at YouTube, you look at the internet, and that's pretty much how you can learn anything nowadays. So yeah, so I learned off YouTube pretty much, just practicing chords every day, and then I started to see that if I can put different chords together, I can start making my own songs.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I learned how to play the piano after that, because I was like, I can play the guitar now. Okay, that's good, but I want some piano in my background as well, and then I want some drums, I want some this and that. So then I just tried to pick up different instruments along the way. And then by the time I was 16, I had the chance to actually audition for the first season of Nescafe Basement.
Okay.
And that in that season, then I was finally selected as one of the artists who I was the youngest artist who was selected at the time as well. And I was 16 and everyone else was maybe 19, 20, 21, 22. So it was an amazing experience for me, because I was able to sing one of my first original songs on Nescafe Basement Season 1 called No True Road, which I wrote myself. And I also had the chance to do a wonderful cover of Here Without You on that season as well. So that experience was absolutely life changing for me because it was the first time that I was able to share my music and my voice with so many people, and it was a very I think important year for Nescafe Basement as well because it was the first time it was coming out, you know, and now like we're in Nescafe Basement season 5, and I feel like, you know, if that first season hadn't happened, then we wouldn't be where we are here today.
Okay, Turaab, tell us about, like, you know, especially you telling me that your first audition was for Nescafe Basement, and you live in Australia. How did this happen? Because, you know, the Nescafe, the auditions, I'm not, excuse my knowledge about that, but obviously the Nescafe Basement auditions must have been held in Islamabad or maybe in Pakistan somewhere. So how did you manage to do that? How was it possible? How did you do that?
Okay, so yes, if there's Nescafe Basement auditions, in the first season when I was doing it, they were held mostly in Lahore,
Okay.
which is one of the main cities in Punjab in Pakistan. And actually, my parents, we were all living here in Australia, but my parents decided to move back to Pakistan just for a little bit so that we could become closer to, you know, our extended family, and they also wanted to be closer to their mum and dad and everything. So we did. So I had the opportunity to, you know, move back to Pakistan, get a bit closer to my roots, you know, because I'd grown up in Australia my whole life. I didn't really speak Urdu at the time as well, so it was a very interesting experience for me. But I feel like, so yeah, I moved back to Pakistan when I was around 15 and a half, just before I auditioned for Nescafe. And I feel like the music that I spoke, or the language of music, I guess, that I already spoke in Australia, that really helped me connect with people here in Pakistan as well. Because I didn't speak Urdu that well. And then when I got to, you know, audition through my music and get in, I met people, such amazingly talented musicians in Nescafe Basement season 1, who were from all different backgrounds, all different, you know, places around the world as well. And it was a great learning experience for me because I didn't just get to learn about music, but I got to learn the language. I got to talk to and interact with so many amazing people and musicians, and it was just an overall amazing experience for me. So that is how I was actually able to audition for Nescafe Basement season 1.
Okay.
And then after that, like Nescafe Basement season 1 was a very, very successful first season that we had, and then I had the chance to be selected again for Nescafe Basement season 2, in which I had the chance to sing one cover of this lovely Adam Lambert song called "What Do You Want From Me."
We'll obviously go towards that song in a moment. But Turaab, tell us, like, you know, most of people from even England, from Pakistan, they love to go to Australia to play cricket, and obviously Australia is known for its cricketing talent and all that. So you lived in Australia. How come your interest was towards music but not cricket? You know, it's kind of very hard to imagine, you know, somebody living in Australia is not attracted towards cricket. Obviously you must be attracted towards cricket, but you know, commencing their career in cricket but rather going for music. So obviously your dad from Pakistan, and all Pakistanis and Indians and Sri Lankans, they have a great interest in cricket. So how hard was it, you know, because you have opportunities in Australia to represent maybe Australia as well. So how hard was it for your dad to say, you know, go play some music or do music? How was it in the family when it comes to music? What was your response of the family?
Actually, so it's a very interesting question because I definitely agree that cricket is, you know, something that us, you know, South Asian people, it's just in our blood. It's in our blood, you know.
Yeah.
And I played a lot of cricket as a kid. I was obsessed with cricket. Me and my younger brother, who's just 1 year younger than me, we both used to join the club teams on the weekends and go every Saturday to a new match and everything. And our parents were also very supportive of that. And they also really loved the cricket and everything. So, and I also represented my high school as in the state level as well, and we actually came second in Australia out of the New South Wales, which is our state school in that. So I did pursue the cricket for a bit, but it was just like cricket is just something that's always going to be a part of me, and music is also something that's always going to be a part of me. And I don't know, I just kind of when I moved to Pakistan, it was a bit of a challenge because I didn't really speak the language, and definitely cricket is an amazing sport and everything, but you as an individual, you have the urge to want to communicate beyond just like a sport. And music is, I think, a great way to communicate with other people, even if you don't necessarily speak the language, because I feel like everyone can feel music, and then because of music I got to learn Urdu as well, and I got to talk to so many people and express myself. So my parents have always been supportive, whether it's been cricket or music or whatever I choose. I'm very blessed that they are very loving of us and our decisions, me and my brother's decisions to do whatever we are passionate about. So,
Okay, Turaab, as a emerging artist from Pakistan, and obviously so many people are listening to you out here, and obviously all these people who want to become singers in their lives, they don't know what hardships are there in this industry. So obviously you started at 11, mashallah, you are 22 now, and it's been a long journey. But how would you describe your journey for all these young people who want to commence their careers in music? And especially, Nescafe is a big platform, and mashallah, you've represented Pakistan in that, and obviously you represented your family, you represented yourself in a that's a bigger platform. So what would be like hardships? Is there any hardships? Because most of these people do have this question in their mind. Or maybe we just sing one song and we could be popular the next day and we will be the rock stars. How many hardships have you felt throughout your 11 years in this field?
Yeah, that's a very, I think, interesting question. I would say if you are very passionate about something, then there is going to be struggle. There are going to be hurdles along the way that come. And I think it's very, very important that you don't give up, no matter what. I had to experience the hardship of actually, first of all, moving countries. Yes, I was very lucky that Nescafe Basement was happening at the time, and I auditioned for it, and I had 5 years of just constant dedication to my music, learning different instruments, and working on my singing. I spent 5 years of that, just really working really hard at it, and I was very lucky when I got selected into Nescafe Basement season 1 then. But that was just a stepping stone, The thing a lot of people don't realize is, and at the time I think I might have not have realized it as well, because I was so lucky to be a part of everything at such a young age, was that you get into Nescafe Basement, but then from there, Nescafe Basement is a great platform for you to showcase yourself to the world. But once Nescafe Basement is over, then it is really up to you to keep on building upon that and keep on putting the effort into it. Because if you stop putting the effort into it, then you are just going to fall behind. And other people who are putting more effort into their music are the ones that are going to shine through. So it's very important that, yes, be very positive and be dedicated to your music and give it your best shot. Go audition Nescafe Basement. When I started, it was just in Lahore, but now in season 5, you can see so many people. There's kids. There's kids from everywhere. There's people from all different parts of Pakistan as well. So it's very diverse. And if you believe in yourself and your music, then I believe that you can go and audition for Nescafe Basement, and you can, be selected, and you can go do what you're meant to do. You have to really believe in yourself and just never give up.
Absolutely. Turaab, tell us a little about your this upcoming, not upcoming, sorry, the track which was released, I think, last week, Tere Saath, by Rola Rappa Records in Pakistan and obviously worldwide as well. Tell us about this track, Tere Saath. Obviously, every track has a little story. Did you write the track yourself? You know the lyrics yourself? Did you compose the music yourself? Tell us about this track.
Okay, first of all, I just really want to mention that Rola Rappa Records is actually the first music label in Pakistan which is actually supporting upcoming artists and helping them release their songs. So a big shout out to them, you know, for supporting artists like me and so many others who are, you know, who are very dedicated and who want to get their music out there. So just a big shout out to them. And so Tere Saath is actually a track that's very close to my heart. And you asked me before if my father was supportive of my music and everything. My father is actually I have been blessed to have a father who is an amazing lyricist.
Oh.
And if you know of the band Call, they're quite a big band in Pakistan. And their first album, Jilavatan, my dad actually wrote most of the songs on there, like Jilavatan and Nishan and Bichhad Ke Bhi and Kuch Nahi and
amazing.
Kismet and a lot of other tracks that are on that album. My father has actually written them. So he has always been a great lyricist. And when he saw that, you know, I was also becoming serious about my music and, you know, getting to Nescafe and everything, then he was like, you know what, I have some songs that I have written, but I just don't know if they'll ever see the light of day anymore. So I would be really happy if you could, you know, have a look at them. I have some lyrics, you can have a look at them and see if you can make something out of it.
Okay.
So Tere Saath was one of the songs that he wrote then for me, and it was a song that was I think we all have gone through it at one time or another, where, you know, you like someone or you really love someone and you give it all for that one person, and then that person doesn't really either notice you or doesn't really reciprocate the emotions and the intensity of your love that you are giving to them. So I think we have all gone through that phase somewhere in our lives, and so I saw the lyrics, I connected to them very deeply, and I composed the track, I made the melodies, and then now thanks to Rola Rappa Records, you know, it's out now, so you guys can all check it out on Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, Fatari, Deezer, all your favorite platforms. It's out there, and yeah, that's the story behind.
So, Turaab, tell us about the obviously when you release a track, you get like so many people criticizing, so many people appreciating. How was the response from the general audience, and have you performed this track anywhere as yet? You know, live performance, and what was the response so far?
So thanks to everyone who's been listening to the track. The response has been absolutely amazing. I'm absolutely overwhelmed and so happy. So many positive comments, so many likes, and, you know, loving on Facebook and Instagram. It's just been absolutely wonderful, and I think a lot of my fans and a lot of my you know, listeners, they have really enjoyed a lot of my English stuff.
Absolutely.
But because most of my fans are based in Pakistan, you know, I think it was very important that I connect to them in a language which is very close to me now as well, and is, you know, the language of, I feel like Urdu is a very beautiful language, and I feel like it was very important for me to come out with an Urdu song, and the response has been absolutely amazing. So thank you to everyone who's listened, who's shared the track, and who's just given me so much support. And it feels really good, you know, when you put a lot of effort into something and then people really like it. So thank you guys so much. I'm really excited for upcoming stuff that I have for you as well, and just keep on liking and sharing the track. Thank you.
तो आप थोड़ा सा हमें गाना सुना भी दें, फिर आप यहाँ पे मौजूद हैं, हमारे सुनने वालों को तेरे साथ ज़रा लाइव भी सुना दें प्लीज़.
अगर आप कहते हैं तो सुना देते हैं.
Definitely, please.
तेरे started originally. The song is in on a piano, but because I told you my first instrument that I actually learned was guitar, so I always play some chords and then I make the song and then I usually produce it on whatever instrument it feels like. But this is the first version of Tere Saath, pretty much, which is just me and my guitar. So I hope you like it.
Inshallah. Wow. Wow, Turaab, amazing, brother. And I must say that Rockstar has been born in Pakistan, and you've got, mashallah, very, very successful future ahead. बहुत ज़बरदस्त. Aksa Siddiq, she's liking your songs. Faraz Hassan, Bushra Bilal, she's a singer as well. She's an OST singer. She's liking Irfan Masood all the way from Pakistan. Afzal Gujar, thank you very much. Rabia, Shakil Sahab, Ashwarya, she's another singer who was actually watching you, and she is also mesmerized with your beautiful, beautiful voice.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That means a lot.
Okay, Turaab, tell us about, like, switching over, as you obviously told us as well, like, Urdu is not your first language. Obviously, you was communicating with English, and obviously you must have been गल बात जो भी होती है घर में आप बातचीत करते थे वो उर्दू में होती थी, लेकिन फिर भी obviously English was the main language. You was interacting with people and everything, and you, mashallah, have sung amazing English tracks. So English track को उर्दू में गाना, and you've got वही स्टाइल, बहुत मतलब इंग्लिश का जो स्टाइल होता है वो ज़रा डिफरेंट होता है हमारे देसी स्टाइल से गाने का, लेकिन यू हैव काइंड ऑफ अडॉप्टेड द सेम स्टाइल इनटू उर्दू व्हिच इज़ वेरी वेरी यूनिक. आई हैव नेवर हर्ड एनीथिंग लाइक दैट बिफोर. सो is it because you were singing English tracks, or is it your type of style, the way you sing?
Okay, so yeah, that's a very interesting question. I think it is very important when, as an artist, that you stay true to yourself and who you are, So, like, yes, I'm not, classically trained, and I don't know all the rags and all the this, I can't do sargams and stuff, and I know that people who do that, they are very talented and they have so much knowledge, and I would love to gain that knowledge as well. But as an artist, I have to stay true to my genre of music, and I feel like if someone is singing just with pure emotion and they are believing every word they say and the right expression and everything, then I think that it doesn't matter if you're singing rock or if you're singing pop or if you're singing Sufi or Desi. As long as the right emotion is there, I think then you can really connect with other people as well. So I just try to stay true to my genre of music, and मेरी आवाज़ है उसके साथ मैं जितना कर सकता हूँ. I'm trying to explore that and evolve it and just try to be myself. Yeah.
सही. तो अब हमें जो हमारे सुनने वाले हैं उनको भी अगर आप अपने एक इंग्लिश गाने का स्पेशली हेलो स्टे विद मी का अगर थोड़ा सा टेस्ट भी दे दें ताकि इन्हें पता चले, क्योंकि जब मैंने भी कल आपसे बात हो रही थी तो मैंने आपको यही बताया था आई रियली लव्ड योर ट्रैक हेलो स्टे विद मी जो आपने कवर किया है परी के साथ. बहुत ज़बरदस्त गाना है, मेरे दिल को बहुत अच्छा लगा. और उसमें वही मतलब यूनिकनेस सी है जो आपकी आवाज़ में खनक है, वही यूनिकनेस सी है, वो मुझे बहुत अच्छी लगी. तो हमारे सुनने वालों को भी अगर आप वो थोड़ा सा सुना दें और उसमें अगर आल अलोन का भी थोड़ा सा तड़का भी उसमें लगा दें, सो यानी कि मिक्स मेडले कर दें, तो हमारे सुनने वालों को भी थोड़ा जो आपका इंग्लिश गीत हैं उनका टेस्ट भी मिल जाएगा.
चलें अगर आप कहते हैं तो कर लेते हैं. Why am I so emotional? No, it's not a good look, gain some self-control. Deep down I know this never works. Won't you stay with me so it doesn't hurt? Oh, won't you stay with me? 'Cause you're all I need. And this ain't love, it's clear to see. But darling, stay with me.
Wow.
Oh, hello from the other side. I must have called 1,000 times to tell you I'm sorry for everything that I've done. Don't matter, you always say that you're wrong. I can't take this anymore. I've walked out the door. I'm stranded, lonely, broken, on my own, all alone. I can't take this anymore. I've walked out the door. I'm stranded, lonely, broken. I'm stranded, lonely, broken. I'm stranded, lonely, broken, all alone.
Wow. तुराब, अमेजिंग इंटरेक्शन विद यू माय ब्रदर. और मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ कि आप यूं ही ज़बरदस्त किस्म के गीत हमारे लिए लेके आते रहेंगे और यूं ही हमें एंटरटेन करते रहेंगे. हम अपने जितने भी हमारे आर्टिस्ट आते हैं उनसे यही गुजारिश करते हैं कि अगर इफ़ यू वुड लाइक टू शेयर योर सोशल मीडिया डिटेल्स विद आवर लिसनर्स सो दे कैन इंटरेक्ट विद यू डायरेक्टली. सो इफ़ यू हैव अ फेसबुक पेज, इफ़ यू हैव इंस्टा, ट्विटर, और इफ़ you have your Snapchat, if you want to share the details with our listeners so they can directly interact with you, they can listen to your music whenever you upload it, whenever you're doing your jamming sessions. So if you have any of your social media details and you want to share it with our listeners, you can do that.
Yep, of course. So first of all, thank you so much, Tanveer, for having me on. And my Facebook page, you can check me out, is at Turaab Khan Official. So that's my Facebook tag. And then on Instagram, you can check me out on Turaab96. So that's TURAAB 96. And that's my tag for Instagram, for Twitter, for Snapchat. So all of them, it's all Turaab96. So please do check out and do follow if you enjoy my music. And I would love to get to talk to you and listen to what you have to say and get feedback from you and make music for you lovely people.
Okay, Turaab, before you go, a message for all these people listening to you right now. A message as a Australian Pakistani artist for all these several communities here, Indians, Pakistanis, Bangladeshis, Sri Lankans listening to you right now. What would be your message as an Australian Pakistani singer to all of them?
Okay, so first of all, my brothers, my brown brothers and sisters around the world, I just want to say that I love you all very much, and you know, being an international, you know, ethnicity in Australia and countries like the UK and America, and you know, we are a community, and we need to, I think, always just stay positive and stick together, and always, you know, do the best we can to portray a positive image of our people. And we are such lovely people, such caring people, such kind people, and such generous people, that I think it's very important for all of us to spread love to everyone, to our brothers and sisters around the South Asian and around the world, and from people everywhere. Just always be kind, always be supportive of each other. Don't judge each other. You know, everyone is unique in their own way, and just love each other. I think that is the most important message I have for everyone.
Thank you very much, Turaab. Thank you very much for entertaining us and giving us this amazing track, Tere Saath. And best of luck for the future, my brother.
Thank you so much, Tanveer. It's been great talking to you. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day, bro. Okay, guys, this was Turaab all the way from Australia with us. What an amazing, amazing tune this is. Keep it locked with Radio Sangam 107.9 FM, and soon after 5 o'clock news break, we'll resume our usual show. Meanwhile, it will be some commercial breaks and stuff, so keep it locked with Radio Sangam 107.9 FM. You can check out this interview, which will be on podcast tomorrow, and will be uploaded on YouTube as well. So keep it locked. This is on Facebook Live as well. You can check it out. And thank you very much for tuning in to Radio Sangam 107.9 FM. This is your Veer Tanveer, all the way up until 7 o'clock. Any requests, any dedications, 07444 202155. For your phone calls, 01484 817 705.
मुझसे ना पूछ रुकने की वजह, इस बेकरारपन में मैं कब से पड़ा हूँ। पर्दा तेरी नजरों का था, मेरी चाहत का नहीं। कभी जो कर फिर तू